An experience of a lifetime was what we're looking for, something different, something that was new and had a lot of culture and a lot of colour and a lot of talent and a lot of dance and some fantastic music and some lovely people.
前英国汉普郡警察署警察与反犯罪专员和临床犯罪学家 Simon Hayes 对栩栩如生的神韵原创背景天幕赞叹不已。
I think it's original. I've never seen anything like it before. It gives a whole depth to the performance and to the stage, and it helps to tell the wider story. But it doesn't detract from the dance and the music on the stage itself.
神韵演出展现中华传统道德，传递正面能量，也令伦敦菁英感佩。
There was a lot of actually good stories from life, from how to be good, meditation, peacefulness, loving, compassion. So there was a lot of morality coming out of it. It wasn't just dancing. So there are a lot of lovely stories.
新唐人英国记者站报道。
2月18号下午，神韵纽约艺术团在伦敦多米尼恩剧院的演出再度爆满。跨国律师事务所合伙人、资深英国公司法律专家马克·泰勒看过演出后多次感叹，神韵带他进入了另外的时空，进行了一场中华文化之旅。
I thought it was wonderful. And I was just saying that the lightness of the dances and the way that the women just turn somersaults was just magical. It was like seeing a feather turning. I thought it was a wonderful combination of multimedia, dance and music, and the whole thing just came together just as a unified whole. It was a all-embracing experience.
Taylor 是大型律师事务所 Dorsey & Whitney 的合伙人。Dorsey & Whitney 旗下有超过500名律师，在北美洲、欧洲、亚洲有20家分公司。看过神韵后 ，Taylor 表示特别喜爱二胡独奏。
Well, I loved the bowed instrument particularly, and I thought she was a wonderful player. Yeah, that was a beautiful moment of just calm in all the dance and all the light. Just to have that moment of calm was quite wonderful. Yes.
Taylor 还多次感叹，神韵带他进入另外的时空，身临其境地进行了一场中华文化之旅。
I don't know. I suppose I was sort of transported to some of the landscapes that we've seen in the film. Those beautiful mountains and the sunsets, and it was just a wonderful moment. Yes, yeah. You sort of felt that you were there. You were drawn into the into the landscapes and into the music, and you were drawn in by the dances. Yeah, no, it was. You came out and you felt, you'd been somewhere else.
新唐人英国记者站报道。
神韵纽约艺术团19日在伦敦多米尼恩剧院的演出赢得了现场观众格外热烈的掌声。观众们为演员们的精湛技艺和绚烂的舞台效果连连赞叹喝彩。神韵的天幕和舞蹈尤其令他们心驰神往。
My wife and I thought the beginning was absolutely stunning. It's the colours, the smoke, the flowers on the floor. So you become involved, like you're actually there. It was incredible at the beginning.
Mark Regan 是园林景观设计师，曾在2008年获得世界著名的英国切尔西花展镀金白银奖。Chris Peacock 感到，神韵的高科技动态天幕和演员配合的天衣无缝。
The back projection was very, very clever. I thought the way they integrated the live performance and saw them disappearing into the background was very, very clever indeed. So yes, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I think it was a very enjoyable performance, and it's a very interesting insight into Chinese history and culture.
高端猎头公司前总监 James Ashburner， 他一看到神韵广告，就感觉这是他绝对不能错过的演出。
The show was so absorbing. It was so amazing. The elevation in the dancers and the lightness of their like feathers, and particularly the mystique of the background. I thought that was fantastic. I couldn't believe that. It was marvellous, the way they've done the set and the mystery of it all. I haven't seen anything like that ever.
新唐人英国记者站报道。
神韵纽约艺术团周二晚在伦敦多米尼恩剧院迎来了第7场爆满的演出。英国皇家大律师认为，神韵不同凡响，对演出展示的中华传统文化深感共鸣。
It was exciting, it was moving, it was emotional, and it was really quite enjoyable as a whole.
瓦斯奎兹在2012年获得英国皇家大律师资格，也是英国内殿律师学院成员。
I thought it was marvelous, and I thought that at the end of the day, we saw what China is about, but also understood from what was said to us that there are elements of what was shown to us today that really cannot be done in the China of today's world, which is a bit sad also. And, one would like to believe that that freedom should exist in China so that these types of performances can take place where they were born.
罗杰斯是英国保守党人权委员会副主席，亚洲人权问题专家。他从神韵演出中体会到生命的真谛。
They're lyrics that I think people of any belief or faith, any sense of spirituality, can identify with. I think those lyrics symbolize what's really important in life, which is finding meaning, direction, and faith and hope in life.
作为人权活动家，罗杰斯从神韵的故事中获得鼓舞和启迪。
And yet I find it very inspiring, not only from the Shenyun show, but also from the real stories of Falun Gong practitioners, how they hold on to those values despite the pressure that they're under.
新唐人英国记者站报道。
It puts that tingling in your spine. I think it's just seeing the way it was actually, the way it's danced. You could feel the culture and what the meaning was behind it. You didn't have to actually understand because you could actually feel, the way it's actually been transposed by the actual dancers.
在一家跨国地产公司担任市场营销部高管的 Barry Smith 曾多次获得地产界的奖项，观神韵让他感到升华和启迪。
Yes, I think you feel uplifted definitely, and I think and it's quite beautiful, the sounds and the dance and everything, and it does make you takes you off to a divine place maybe. Yes, it does uplift you, I think. Well, I think it's always nice to see the human spirit come through with what the performance are. So I think that's really important. I think so. It's always nice to see people coming together to dance, sing, and act out stories. I think it's always interesting to see that, and it's always.
高端地产公司创始人 Adrian Goldsmith 惊叹神韵音乐的美妙，他特别喜爱二胡独奏和女高音独唱。他认为神韵演出物超所值。
How she managed to produce that sound on 2 strings must have taken years of practice, years. And I've never heard anyone sing like that. The lady soprano, I've never heard anything like that. You could charge £200 a ticket and people would still come because it's unique. I think that's the word, unique.
新唐人英国记者站报道。
周二晚，神韵纽约艺术团在伦敦多米尼恩剧院的第7场演出持续爆满。在世界各地讲学的能量治疗专家弗朗博士慕名前来，他对神韵展现的神性内涵深有感触。
I saw something about this show, and I thought I really needed to come along because it seemed to be incorporating a whole spiritual tradition. That's come out of China, but presenting it in a way that we can begin to connect to in the West, and the sense of that inner spiritual part, which I think is very, very important, and something which is very much missed, I think, both in the East and the West.
弗朗博士研究过易经，45年来在英国和世界各地讲学，有6本著作，探索利用精神和地球能量治疗的方法。
Obviously, in a culture as extensive as China, there's been an incredible richness that has come forward from different time periods. But it's how they've been presented and the different ideas of both the high spiritual traditions, but also something of the simplicity of the more ethnic parts which are presented in the show, which I've really enjoyed.
研究精神力量的弗朗博士被神韵演出传递的精神意涵和古老智慧所触动。
I think it captures something of that spirit of the inner, looking for inner perfection, inner understanding, inner wisdom. How do we bring that forward into our lives? And the way in which it's been presented here, I think, has been really excellent. Really enjoyed it.
新唐人英国记者站报道。
For me, maybe fourth time when I visited this performance, and it's really touching my heart because I admire this way of art with a spiritual dimension, and I think it's the best way how to bring closer to a normal citizens the message, and that's great, really.
Daniel Herman 是捷克前文化部部长，现任克里斯蒂娜民主党副主席。他赞叹神韵复兴中华神传文化的努力。
According to me, it's very important for a normal, good life, both this vertical and this horizontal dimension. It means the harmony and this cultivation of the own heart, and through the own heart and through the own life, the cultivation of the world. It's a great message of Falun Dafa, and I think it's important for the world.
Daniel Herman 认为，神韵演出展现的传统道德有助于善化社会人心。
The cultural aspect of the performance is very important because culture is the best way how to bring normal people, normal citizens, something higher, values, and without moralization. And I think that it's a really great way how to cultivate the world, how to cultivate the normal society, and it's important one.
新唐人英国记者站伦敦报道。
约翰·波尔是1970和80年代英国广播公司著名的儿童和青少年节目主持人。2月22号晚上，他观赏了美国神韵纽约艺术团在英国伦敦多米尼恩剧院的演出以后，对整场演出大加赞赏。
I think it's wonderful. I think scene after scene after scene lifts you, brings something new to it. It gives you a historic, complex, historic ideas. And altogether it's a joy, but it's the joy of dance really, and dance and music.
在70、80年代，波尔先生是英国广播公司 BBC 的金牌主持人之一，主持过多个广受欢迎的儿童和青少年节目。他认为神韵展现的传统道德价值观能给孩子们带来启迪。
I think it's very relevant. I think kids need to know, and we need to know them, show them a moral way. They're beautiful and they're traditional and they're wonderful, and against our modern culture, which is all too fast and too quick and too brash, I think it's so much better that we look at it that way.
神韵演员们的真心付出也让波尔先生很有感触。
Sheer fitness and the smiles on their faces. You've got to smile yourself because they're all smiling perpetually. That's natural in them. That's the way they feel. When you're fit and you dance well, it's beautiful.
新唐人英国记者站伦敦报道。
2月22号，美国神韵纽约艺术团在伦敦的第9场演出圆满落幕。一位大英帝国司令勋章获得者对神韵艺术家们十分钦佩，尤其赞赏演出传递的传统价值。
I would say it is the most extraordinary, interesting energy to dance. It's the physical movement and the emotional movement.
特利·曼斯福德是大英帝国司令勋章获得者，业界传奇人物，曾任英国国家杂志公司首席执行官， 也是全球最大的美国杂志出版商赫斯特集团的前总监。这个集团在100多个国家和地区出版近300个版本的刊物，包括众多的知名品牌杂志。曼斯福德先生目前在该集团担任顾问。曼斯福德认为，神韵所体现的传统价值观对当今世界非常有意义。
I think people today have, in many cases, given up faith, and this is a traditional Chinese faith, and I think I can understand why people are attracted to it. You know, life is very tough now around the world. And so going back to traditional values for new reasons, I think young people are searching for these kind of things.
神韵艺术团在世界各地演出的盛况让曼斯福德尤为钦佩。
To be able to go from a very small company to having 5 companies going around the world must have something special. I think it must be an inner contentment to give up your home and give up China and all those things for your art is a big ask.
新唐人英国记者站伦敦报道。